This is a high-end computer I just built. It's about $2,500 for all this. And you could probably get it for less if you shopped around a little bit, but not by much less. I guess to start, we got an Intel Core i7 4770K. It's pretty nice, 3.5 gigahertz, 4 cores, hyper-threaded up to 8. Then right here you got 8 gigs of RAM, 1866 megahertz frequency. I actually have another stick on the way, it's just not here yet because of the bad weather. But and then you have Kingston 240 gigabyte solid state drive, has Windows 8.1 Professional installed on it. Then once you get down here, you have 2 of the Asus DirectCU 2 overclocking 780s. They're really, they stay really cool. It's very nice. It's very nice. And they put out some probably about like 90 to 110 frames, and just with one in Battlefield 4. So 2's a little overkill, but for the future it won't really be that overkill. And the processor actually is in this box. It's on there with this is actually a $30 heatsink, but this thing does a lot of work for $30. Like, I think the max my processor gets is, and I have it overclocked up to 4.2 gigahertz, is like 50 degrees Celsius, something like that. Then we have a 3 terabyte hard drive, you know, just standard 7200 RPM. I mean, just a hard drive, not special. Combo drive. Doesn't have the Blu-ray player or anything like that on it. Then once you get here, you got the Maximus 4 Hero motherboard. This thing makes it real easy to overclock. Real easy to overclock. You can just use BIOS features and it'll do it stably. Then once you get over here, you got the XFX 850 watt power supply. This is really good. I'm kind of pushing it because I can probably use a 9 to 950 watt, but I mean this has enough to support the SLI and to overclock a little bit. Then back here, this is the NZXT Phantom case, red finish. It's pretty full tower. It's pretty nice. There's only 2 plastic pieces, which are the front and the top, and then after that, it's just all metal. There's probably about 3 fans in it. One of them is, what's that, like a 140? 240. No, 240 millimeter fan. Yeah, it's really big. And then there's 2 like 120 millimeters on this little side panel. I think there might be one somewhere up in here. Yeah, and then there's one right up in there too. But yeah, so far so good. It's very nice. Puts out a lot of good stuff. I take virtually no hit in streaming. Oh god, I don't know, nothing but good things to say. I spent a lot of money on this though. Probably too much. Alright, now we're going to install the motherboard into this. We already put the settings in here before we started. Now let's pop in the I/O shield, which I think I might be putting in backwards. No, or not. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, had a problem with the last case I was trying to put this in, because it's like, this thing's padded, which is actually nice, but it kind of, in a small case like I used to have, didn't really help me much. Alright, it's in there. Now, put the motherboard. Careful. Careful, careful. There we go. Oh my gosh, is this thing getting in the way again? Yeah, I hope not.
Can you see the holes?
Yeah, I can, but it's like, this is pushing back again. It's doing the same exact thing it was doing last time. I got the screws in. I've plugged in the USB, the HD audio. Right now I'm working on this. This is really nifty. It came with the motherboard. Some aren't like that. You can just go ahead and do this, and rather than sitting here and trying to finick with it like that. It makes it a lot easier. So we got reset in the ground. Reset switch. We're going to go here. Power. You will go right next to reset. How conveniently placed. HDD. LED plus and minus. I think you're going to go. Dang it, these things are so close together.
here. We got plus and minus on the power LED. That and is that backwards? No, that should be good. Not a big deal. Alright. Anything else that goes into this one? That's a SATA, so I'm guessing not. So now we're just going to match it up here. It's going to go in. It's looking like this. Is that not far enough over? There we go. You just plug it in like that. And look at that, power button's all fine and dandy. I still haven't even took off the plastic for that. Kind of want to keep it on there to keep it looking nice, keep it looking fresh. Alright, I guess now we probably could move on over to the power supply, and then we're also going to have to run this USB header cable through the little doohickey. This case is actually just, it's pretty nice, and it's very, very inexpensive. Full tower case. It's pretty decent, you know, capability for wire control in it. Where is that? We're going to put in the power supply. Well, it's fully modular, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, we just saved another headache. We just went ahead and ran all these cables through just so you can get an idea. It's going to be like, see, it looks all pretty up here. I mean, back here, it's a little something else, but that's just because that's where all the cables go. Now, might as well just go ahead and plug all these things in. If I can. Why do I get the feeling that this is supposed to be facing, it is supposed to be facing that way. So, there we go. It's a little weird, but cords, isn't that made to bend that way? It's made to be all shapes and sizes. Up here we actually have a CPU slot, which was pretty handy. Pretty handy. Alright, got that. So now graphics cards aren't even installed yet, so we're not really too worried about that. I guess that's really what's going to be up next. And we're going to install, you know, pretty much, I guess, technically not the heart, but the heart to me because I play video games. 780s. These have a nice back plate, which is cool. And it's upside down because this is what you're going to see the most when you look in there. So, alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that first screw. Screws with these are pretty heavy duty to hold these things in there. I'm going to put in that second screw too for the hoo-ha of it. These will stay in there nice and sturdy with all these screws. Yeah, that's very sturdy. Very nice. Okay, that's in there pretty good. I mean, over here is kind of loose, but not that big of a deal. Alright, now for the second one. These things are just bad to the bone. Alright. These over here, just so they're not in my way. These things are, however, just a little big, if you could not tell. Got it. Yeah, very nice. Wow, this fits these slots fairly well. Fairly well. Right. This first one's always. Our camera had some technical difficulties, but so I just went ahead and installed the second card. Just so you know, I mean, it's just kind of boring stuff to watch for most people. Just installing parts. I'm just going to plug the power in here and set up the SLI, because oh, guess I'll just go up through here, flip it around, bring it on in. There we go. Come on. Oh. That second one's not wanting to comply with me for some reason. There we go. There we go. I think there we go. Yep. Alright, and then the SLI cable, which here. Yeah, this actually came with the graphics card. We also got another with the motherboard, so I have like 3 of these things, and I don't even need 3. I don't even think. What would that be, like 6 cards? Something like that. There we go. SLI is on there now. That bridge. AMD's actually a little. Went ahead and made it so you don't even need that little bridge for their cards. They're trying to push for Crossfire, I guess. I wasn't too happy with my last AMD experience, unfortunately. Alright, so now we got this installed, so I guess nice to be to move on to SSD. Now we have the solid state drive, the hard drive, and the RAM to install. Just go ahead and do this first, just because it's super easy. Does this even pop down? I was about to do it upside down. Yep. Easy as that. Go ahead. Plug in the SATA for that. Both of these down here. I have to unrun this in order to plug up my terabyte hard drive. Save the final headache. We got both of these in here, nice and neat. And I mean, now we just gotta do this one right here. Open the hatch. Come on, get up in there. There we go. That's the DVD drive, and that's everything. So
Complete build. Now we just have to power it on.
I just got to power it on and check out those frames that these 2 bad boys are popping out. Very, very nice. I like this case. It's really good for the money.
Alright. Satisfied?
Yes, very satisfied.
Makes me happy on the inside. Chad approved.
Chad approved. Here we go with take number 2.
Start up. Very nice. Fan control.
Very nice case. Fan control.
It's really good for the money.
Shows you which fan it is and which ones are powered on. Then you can change the speed.
Yep.
Pretty quiet. Alright, let's look at this.
Alright, next thing, we had this Asus GPU tweak that came with it. I've actually already overclocked it. Or I've changed the GPU boost clock to go even higher than what it was meant to, so as long as these things are underneath a certain temperature point, they're going to run at this frequency, at this memory clock speed, 1108 and 6568. I'm still working on, I need to figure out how to get my voltage to not be capped. Once I do that, I could probably get this up to 7,000, then it'd have the same stock frequencies as the 780 Ti classifieds. This is actually, if it runs at this, it's actually higher than the TIs. But the TIs do have more CUDA cores in them, so I mean, yes, they're going to have a little bit of advantage, but frequency, you can always match that. You can actually, apparently you can actually get these up to about 1.5 to 2 gigahertz on their boost clock. So eventually I'll get there, but I haven't messed with the overclocking too much. Let's open up a game. Well, we turned it all on. We're Battlefield 4, SLI. These are both overclocked up to 1108 in the GPU clock frequency, and they're up to 65, 68 in their memory clocks. And it was all with just the Asus GPU tweak. Let's go snipe some people. Why not?
Look at that frame rate.
Not bad. It jumps a lot. It jumps so much. And if I look at the ground, oh, 199. Anybody up here? No? Oh, this is a huge map. This is a big map. Once I actually get up into the action, I'll probably stay around like 90 to 110 frames. If actually no, sometimes it's higher. It all depends. Alright, I should have definitely just spawned closer because this is taking forever. Oh, I'm being shot at? No, I'm not. I just exploded. Let's do this. Alright, now we're getting into the thick of the smoke, and my frames actually went up, as weird as that is. Okay, that's cool. Oh, let's get down. Let's see if we can find that dude. What the hell? Oh. So he's right. Let's see, maybe? Huh? No? No. I don't know where. Oh! Damn. I'm bad at this game, so, you know. Very bad at this game.
So the minimum frames with Ultra Battlefield 4 be about,
I don't know. What was the lowest you saw? I don't think I saw
it
it
about
dip.
115-ish.
Yeah, like I don't think I ever saw it dip below 100. And it's all on the map, because some maps are a little bit harder, like when you get on what's like Operation Locker, where everyone's just like, rocket launchers, that, then you're probably looking at like 100 frames, but, I mean, yeah, like right here, well, no, it's still actually pretty decent. Yeah, you get a pretty nice boost with SLI. I'll probably overclock my processor a little bit further. I'm going to try to get it stable at 4.6 and just leave it there.
Alright, well there you go.
Yep, this is
High-end gaming PC.
It's like, stay tuned, we'll make more videos of different games, so, I mean, yeah, just keep checking back with us, subscribe, all that stuff.
Peace.
I'm gonna go die.